Hello and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marta. I come from Norway and I love makeup. And today I'm really excited to be trying a new brand for the first time. It is called Spectrum. And I just got the Oceana palette. I know they have a Zodiac palette as well, but that one was like super neutral. But I just really liked the shades right here and of course these two, and I mean, these others are also nice. It's just I don't really gravitate towards the bottom row at least. But honestly, all of these top ones look really interesting to me. And I did just do some swatches with like a flat lay setup, so I will just go ahead and show you those that I have right on my arm right here. And as you can see, the mattes look really pretty. And the shimmers are super sparkly. At least the purple and the duochrome brown to greenish blue one is very sparkly, and the iridescent white to green is not super sparkly, but it's really beautiful, as well as the metallic coppery shade is also quite nice. It's like the teal is more of a satin in my opinion. But I would be able to like top it off with the iridescent green called Salt. So I do really like them, and I like the matte selection too. It's just, in my opinion, I would have preferred something that is a little bit deeper just to have more versatility with the palette. But all in all, I really like the color story. I think it's really beautiful, and I was just really excited to play with it. So if you want to see how I did this look that I'm wearing right here on my eyes, then please keep on watching. So I'm not going to do something like super special today, but I think I'm just going to go in with this shade Wave on the outer corner of the crease, and then I'm going to blend it into Current on the inner corner of the crease. And I really want to use this purple because it has so many multidimensional sparkles to it. So I think I want to put that like all over the lid, and then I will, since this is like so deep and I prefer to have a deeper shade in the crease, I'm just going to cut the crease with this one using it as a liner. So I'm just probably going to mix it with some glitter glue. So I think I'll just go ahead and start with this one using my Kaleidos Makeup S3 brush. As usual, I do have my NARS smudge proof eyeshadow base. So you can see I do get a little bit of fallout using this. I did really pick up a lot of product on my brush though, so it's looking really pigmented. Now we just have to see if it blends nicely. I just think it's so exciting to try new brands, and especially since I haven't like heard anything about this brand. I was really struggling to find like proper reviews that actually use the colorful shadows in this palette. It does seem like it blends really nicely actually, so I think this might be really good. So I think that's it for the green, and then I'm just going to use that pinky shade, pinky purpley lavender, I don't even know. So I'm just going to tap that down on the inner parts. Also looks really pigmented and nice actually. But it's like, it's very light. All of these shades are really light in my opinion. I wish there were some deeper shades as well, but I guess that wasn't their vision for the palette. But they blend super simply. So I think I'm happy with how this is looking this far. I'm gonna do the same on the other eye, and then I can go in with some of the shimmers. I just applied my BH Cosmetics Base Booster all over my lid, and now I'm just going into the shade Deep, which is this gorgeous purpley deep shade with a lot of different glitter specks in it. I'm just going to apply that here. Whoa. Okay, so it's very chunky. I literally just lost this whole piece of shadow onto the table. So I'll just try to like smoosh that onto my lid instead. Oh, it's such a gorgeous shade though. So I was a little bit unsure if I wanted this all over the lid, but like seeing how gorgeous it is, I do kind of want to have it all over the lid. I just might blend a little bit of the shade Salt that I'm going to use for my inner corner and maybe for my liner. I might just blend it a little bit onto the inner parts of my lid as well, but for now I'm just going to continue with this gorgeous purple shimmer. It's like one of the prettiest purple shimmers I've seen. It reminds me so much of Crayon Skylights actually, and I did bring it here so I can show you. So here you have Skylights by Crayon, and here you have those Spectrum shade. So as you can see, they are quite similar. This one is just maybe a tad more cool toned, and I feel like it has more of those multi-chrome sparkles than the Crayon shade has, but I don't know, they're pretty similar. Also, I feel like Toadstool from Crayon is really similar to the shade Reflect, as you can see. They basically have the same shift. So that's also interesting. This one looks a little bit more intense though, the one from Crayon. Now I'm just taking a tiny bit of the shade Salt and I'm just going to apply that right here and like blend it slightly into the purple shade. That actually gives a really cool color. I'm going to just mix the shade Salt with some glitter glue on my hand, and then I'm just going to apply that as a liner. So I'm just gonna finish off the other eye as well, do my face makeup, and then I'll be back to do the lower lash line. So I just did my foundation, concealer, and setting powder, but I tried not to set too much close to the eye just because I like to smoke out my lower lash line, and often when I set my concealer underneath my eye, the matte shadows won't be as opaque, of course, because you don't have any tacky base for them to stick to. So I'm just gonna try that for a while now and see if I'll be able to have better results. So I'm just applying that green shade approximately here because that's where you see on the top that I have the green. I think the lighting is a bit better now, so you can see the color is more true to color. I think someone's building something here. I can hear the hammering. You probably can too. Now I'm just dipping into that matte pink and I'm just applying that just like I did with the green. And that was my finished look. I hope you liked it. I personally think it is really pretty because I just love these colors together. So I'm very happy that the shadows seem to perform really nicely. And I love, love, love the purpley one, the purple shimmer. It's just so, so gorgeous. And as you saw from when I was doing my makeup, you did see that Crayon Skylights and Toadstool are really similar to these top two shades, so at least that's something, and I'm sure I could dupe out these two and honestly the whole palette quite easily, but I did want to try this brand and I'm really happy I did because I do like them. And I'm not sure, but maybe I will repan these in the future so I can use them with the rest of my single shadows. I'm not sure. They are metallic, but the pans are bigger than 26mm, which I wish that they would have had them in 26mm, because like if you first do them magnetic like this, why not have them in the standard size, you know? But either way, I'm really happy to have tried this palette, and I'm sure I will get some nice use of it in the future as well. So please leave me a comment down below what you thought of the color story, of how the shadows seem to apply. I think they seem to apply quite nicely. And yeah, comment if you want to get this palette for yourself. And remember to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos from me. And yeah, I hope I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!